Elijah Wood. Wow, Elijah Wood. What a jerk, right?
Yeah, he made Rice Krispie treats, as you noticed, just to make us look fat.
And too bad he knows nothing about the adventure genre.
Actually, he plays them a lot, even more than young.
I'm joking.
I did an interview with him for Entertainment Weekly, and he mentioned one of his favorite games.
His favorite game was Monkey Island, Secret of Monkey Island, which I worked on. Yeah. And I was like, haha, someday, 10 years from now, we'll get him to be in Broken Age.
How much did you pay him?
That's exactly.
Okay,
how much did the backers pay him? That's the question.
All right, we have a Twitter question. I know you're excited.
Oh, Twitter.
This is from @Melroth. He or she asks, "Hey, Tim Schafer, what are your words of encouragement for a fledgling indie developer?"
Wow, that's really. I feel like I need to, like, someone's future is
just
in my
be
hands.
honest and say, "Don't try."
Don't try. No, it's like this is a great time because, like we show with our Kickstarter, you don't necessarily have to get permission from some big company to make something that you love. You can actually just put your thing out there, and if people like it, they will fund it, and you can do it.
Yeah, you'll get $3 million, no problem.
Yeah, exactly.
@Brandon Victorin asks, "Hey Tim, what was the inspiration for the project?"
Well,
did you get high or something?
No.
Sorry.
You know, it often happens with like two different stories floating around in my head, and just realize that they could fit together in really interesting ways.
These stories were just floating around your head.
Floating around my head.
You're walking around town, going to breakfast, and be like, "Oh, I want to get a guy that sits in a cloud." Sounds like Jack Black.
Exactly. That's exactly.
Although we have another piece here where you can see Shay in action.
Yeah,
right?
we can see Shay on his spaceship.
So let's take a look at this.
He's in a totally different setting. He's walking around the spaceship where he's been raised all his life. He's been alone on the spaceship, being taken care of by this overmothering computer who's just done everything she can to keep him safe and keep him fed, and she thinks entertained, but everything's been arranged to keep a child entertained, and now he's at an age where he wants to go on real adventures, and so he's like, how can I hack into the controls of the ship and take it somewhere really exciting and actually go on these exciting adventures.
Nice.
Just like now, tell me, how does this? You have the two characters. I mean, how does that work narratively? Is it sort of like different sequences you play as each character, and they sort of eventually come together? Or
you can switch back and forth between the two characters anytime you want, a lot like in Day of the Tentacle.
Cool.
And the stories are kind of parallels in the way that you make those connections is really up to the player. They're both about these young kids that are deciding they want to take control of their lives, and then find out they cause these big world-changing events to happen.
When does this come out?
The first half is coming out in January.
Oh, nice.
And the second half is coming out later.
You're the first developer that would actually say approximately when something's coming out. Thank you.
Reggie gave us a date, Joel. He's not a developer, though. He's kind of the executive, right? So
he was ready. He wasn't a developer.
We have a talking spoon in our game. I just wanted to point that out, too.
Nice. See,
so we're also
no, you weren't
first
high
one to name
when
a
you
date.
thought of this at all.
And we have a talking spoon. I was eating cereal when I thought of this idea.
Right, and not high.
Does he look high?
He's talking to his spoon.
It's pretty impressive. All right, and by the way, Joel, you are trending on Twitter. Did you know that?
Oh my gosh.
Exactly.
Is it good or bad?
Well, I'll let you read some of the tweets.
I had no idea what a nerd Joel was.
All right. Well, thank you, Tim.
This
it looks awesome. This
great,
is
other than that blurry part.
It's a monitor. Even in the future, people haven't figured out how to.
Well, once Tim fixes the game, it's going to be great.
Awesome, Tim. It's been awesome to show this game off. Visually looks incredible, and the fact it's coming out in January is awesome for the backers and also for fans. Will be able to buy it.
Thanks for backing.
All right, Tim Schafer.
Thanks for having me.
Tim Schafer, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to see you.
I love this new format you guys have.
Thanks very
You
much.
like this new format?
It's cozy and.